Hello and welcome back to the second episode of our Bretonnia playthrough. As you can see, we are about to have a battle against 3 armies of chaos, which looks like there's 4. There's my phone again, I do apologise. It looks like there is 5 sets of chaos trolls that we'll be fighting. Excuse me. There are a lot of chariots. And yeah, a lot of, other than that, marauders and light infantry and the like. So it will be a very, very close battle this regardless, because they've got a lot of devastatingly heavy infantry. And basically I did manage to fix that bug where chaos arrived, so they have literally just come in on this turn. So hence why we're fighting the Norsemen. So what we are going to try and do is deal the Scalings a massive blow, because I imagine these 3 armies are what they've basically got now. So if we can damage these guys, it can help out what were our former allies. The way I had to fix the bug, I'll let you know in case any of you guys encounter the same issue. Break off all alliances. It's a bit annoying because obviously I've gone from having a lot of allies and a lot of military agreements and things like that and the like, and we've had to sack all of those off, which isn't great. But it's not that bad because we've got First Army led by Duke Chilfoy Le Mur, being backed up by King Luan himself, the big man. So fingers crossed we will be able to do something with this. At the moment I'm fairly confident, but you know what they say, pride does come before a fall. We are playing this on hard, so there is a very good chance that we are going to get Shrek'd, to be honest. I'm guessing from the terms of where they are, the reinforcements will probably come directly. Oh shit, they're coming in from both sides at the same time. Well, that isn't good, is it? That isn't good. We do have 10 winds of magic. We could do with some more, so I will risk a cheeky gamble. Well, shit. Yeah, that's not great. Not great in the slightest, so let's get some deployment underway. So we'll move our forces there. We're going to get all 5 of our knights together in a big long column. Now if this isn't one of the most beautiful sights you're ever going to see, I don't know what is. Look at that, that is a hell of a lot of heavy cav. Heavy cav indeed. We will form the rest of them up, like so. Let me just double check these yeomen. I believe they have spears. They do indeed, which is good news for us. So we've upgraded the forces a little bit for our armies that are here, just because I don't want to be fighting the armies of chaos with nada. So we did have to sack off a few turns. Unfortunately I couldn't get those on camera because, well, quite frankly, I had to make sure that everything was working with this one, as I'm sure you can appreciate. So we will form these up like so. We'll have a reserve group there, forming a back line should they break through, which those chaos trolls probably will break through, to be honest. They're not the easiest of things to deal with. I'm thinking actually what we can do, since they're going to reinforce their forces, is perhaps... Now we've got Luan coming in from this side, because you can see they've got things like chariots there, warhounds, beasts. So I'm thinking if we can get some early charges off of our cav, we might just be alright. But I may have to give this a pause at some point, because this is a very big battle, and very big battles are not my forte, I must admit. Okay, so thank God their units are very tired. That's because they're in raiding stance. Okay, so what we will do is start by moving our forces up on here. We'll have them walk for now. There's no need to get too mental with this. And Big Luan, when your forces arrive, it would be ideal. Set you up as a group. Where's my archery group, my other one? Set you up as a group. Have you over there. Grail Knights. Grail Knights with great weapons. We've got more Knights over here, so we will have these guys in the bushes ready to flank. Regards to my yeomen with shields, we'll move you guys over to there, forming another group, and then we will have a big line of infantry to form one more flank. We'll move these up here, a second group of yeoman cavalry tied in with these, put them both onto scrim stance. Oh, so right away there, as you can see, they have a lot of units just coming straight in. So without further ado, we will move our knights in for the most glorious of charges. It's definitely going to be a very close battle, this, but we will try and do as much damage as physically possible. Although it does look like they're already moving in a shit ton of their men, which is not ideal for me. Not ideal in the slightest. I'll put my heroes in a group together as well. Men at arms, pole arms. Oh, we can't group those up anymore, so we will undo that group. Put you in a group. The one good thing about Chaos is they don't have the greatest of morale, so with a bit of luck we can get a cheeky charge off on these guys. That'll do. Pull our knights back as best we can, because we don't want to lose anyone this early on. It would be pretty disastrous. It looks like that was a very bad attempt on my behalf there. Shit. It looks like Chaos are attempting to flank us as well. Shit. So in the terms of winning the engagement so far, it does actually look like Chaos is the victor of these initial scrims. I'll be honest, it's not particularly looking good for us. Not really looking good for us at all. Put everyone in a group together. What are they? What are they? Chaos Trolls. Okay, so if we can take out the leaders, we might be able to cause them a bit of morale damage, which would help massively. So now, let's just forget about all else. Oh. Come on, knights, come on! I'm telling you to wheel out, wheel out. Come on, we can't afford to have you doing silly shit like that and getting broken for no reason. Oh shit. So as you can see already, they're committing a big force over to here on our flanks, which is not what we wanted. It's not ideal in the slightest. Losing too many knights. See if we can save a few. Get some good charges off there. Get everybody just now who is a knight to be charging in at them. Oh, the battle is really heating up in this corner. Shit. My other knights here are just beginning to get shreked. Knights of the Realm over here in group 7. We need you guys wheeling back. I think I might actually have to... There's too much going on for me to not do this in slow motion, guys. I do apologise. I know it's not the most interesting of things, but I literally have no choice right now. So we'll put a Thunderbolt down on... Oh, you have to manually target it. Okay. Okay. Do that. Luon. Okay, so let's move these guys up like so. Group 1, how are you doing? More Chaos Warhounds to defeat, which we kind of expected. What are you? Mounted Yeoman Archers. You're probably, yeah, you're gonna die. There's just so much to do, so much to think about at this point. It's just insane. Yep, they're already breaking my main force. With a bit of luck, we can deal with those units, but it's not looking too hopeful at this moment, I must admit. I mean, what we can try and do is get some pot shots off down there. There's just so much to manage, and that is, as ever, the problem. So what we'll do, get these guys hitting into there. Knights of the Realm, you're going to go for a massive flank over here. You two hitting there, try and break the leader. I mean, you'd think, because of the way the battle is already working out, that this is a done deal for Chaos, and it possibly will be. Again, apologies if you guys think slow motion is a bit cheaty. When the battle evens out a little bit, by all means I will switch and put it back onto normal mode. But the problem I'm having at this moment, which I'm sure some of you can appreciate, is 40 men is a fuck lot to deal with. But where's Luon? Luon has killed one lord, which is phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. So now we go to these guys. Knights of the Realm, shock cavalry. Get in there, break as many marauders as possible. Luon is just going to have to really work like a John boss here. Bust a foe seeker. He's breaking quite a few there. Quite a few indeed. Whew. So if we go back to group 7, we got the Grail Knights there. I mean, what I am trying to do is go for as fewer casualties as possible. But it's really not that easy. In fact, you know what? Luon, Leoncoeur, get involved here. Is this my damsel? It is my damsel, and she's currently tied down with units she really doesn't want to be fighting. Melee attack, melee armor. What's that? Thunderbolt, Wind Blast. Now is the perfect time, my love. If you'd like to do it, I would be eternally grateful. She cannot. Looks like she's a bit too close. I'll see what happens if we try and cast it in this way. With a bit of luck, it might do it just. I don't know if it'll do it just past them. I've not used this magic before. Yep, did it just past them, which is exactly what we did not need. We need to move these guys into support. We got Luon coming in like an absolute Don boss to try and save that damsel. Ironically, you might want to say it's a damsel in distress. It quite literally is at this point. We need to commit as many knights as we have now, as many as we do, which, shit. You guys get a charge off, you guys also get a charge off, you guys commit back onto that. There's so much to do and so little time, it's a little bit insane. But if we can break them, which it does look like so far we are, the morale is not the best, I must admit. Who are you? Yeoman Archer, right, they are broken. Leave them be for the time being. Get involved over here, there's just so much fighting going on. Grail Knights, you are far too elite infantry to be doing nothing. Or cavalry, shall I say, as they are actually cavalry. You get on the Marauder Horsemen. Grail Knights with great weapons. Do something phenomenal for me, please, mate. What else do we have now? What else do we have? We got units here just standing around idle. So we will move those forward. Okay, good. The damsel is getting out of there, which is precisely what we need her to do. Last thing I want is her losing anything like due to, you know, my negligence, which it's probably the most common cause of death in this game. Okay, so what else do we have? We got you, which is another Lord of Chaos, absolutely causing terror. Got Chaos Trolls, as you can see, these things are just so nasty. Just so nasty. I mean, the battle is pretty much not turning in anyone's favour at this moment in time, which is good. Good, because it means it's not over for us. You guys turn on the Marauder Horsemen. Where are you guys? You are fighting there. You are fighting there. Where are you? There's only 10 of you. Chase them down for me, please. You other guys are moving in on there. Fantastic. You guys are picking those off. Move fire onto that. Luan, you're doing a brilliant job, but I need you over here, mate. I need you over here. So if you bear with me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Apologies for your background noise there. The Euros is currently on, and my dad wanted to let me know that Croatia did actually beat Spain. So if you're a Spain fan, terribly sorry on your behalf, but I am kind of celebrating because I like Croatia. Croatia, Croatia. Okay, go on, chase them off the map by all means if you can. Knights of the Realm. And you are beginning to waver. This battle is going very, very strangely. It is not even a battle, it's just an absolute mishmash at this moment in time. Is that my trebuchet that's being tied down? Shit, it is. By Chaos Trolls. Fuck. Apologies for the language, but they say all's fair in love and war. That isn't fair in the slightest. Okay, so Luan Leonkur's army will move and hit on the flanks there. Pull these Grail Knights to charge at those. What else do I have? Where's the remainder of Group 7? You guys are moving now. You guys are over there. Grail Knights, what are you doing? A whole lot of nothing. Chaos Trolls again with the Chaos Trolls. As you can see, they just have so many units. Where are you guys? Hit them in the flank for me, please. I will buy you a drink. Okay, so how is Luan doing against this guy? Not too bad. Not too bad, but not too great either. Okay, stop chasing those down. You've done a good enough job. You guys are what there? Yep, okay. Hit them for me, please. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like those trolls are being as big a pest as they possibly can be. What do we have in the trees here? Yeomen with spears. Move up. You are Grail Knights. I need you to hit hard and hit fast. We quite literally have no other choice at this point other than to just strike them with everything we've got. So you can see our knights there kind of getting a little bit wrecked. Grail Knights, this is what I was talking about in the earlier episode with the magical weapons. As you can see, they look absolutely fantastic. But it does look like it's going slightly better than anticipated. We can kill these trolls, kill the leaders, or at least cause their leaders to rout. It will help an awful lot. And we will pull these two units to try and hit these Marauder Horsemen in the rear. We all know what Marauders are like. They seem to like rears, especially when it's not their own people's. Okay, charge directly at those. See Luan going straight in again. I believe the technical term for that is no fucks given. Got our Grail Knights now, which are, where is Group 7? Okay, you're there, you're there. You're all there. Wow, okay. So they are broken, they're routing now, which is fantastic news for us. Grail Knights move in. I know it seems a little cheaty doing it on slow motion, guys. I know it's not quite as fun as you want to see. It's just this far too much for me to manage here, so I'll put it on normal speed now, as it does look like it's getting to the final end of the battle. You've seen how quickly that just swung around. Then it was a case of just breaking them. Obviously, not every battle's going to go like that, and you saw how close it was there on the victory as well. I mean, look at the state of that. Nearly half my men, which is just insane. I mean, when you put things like Chaos Trolls in against Bretonnian army, Bretonnians do not have the best of morale, which I can say fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't be too keen if some nutjob decided they'd just suddenly start swinging a whole ton of nasty mutated monsters at me. So, swings and roundabouts, I suppose you could say. But all's fair in love and war. So what I'll do is, because this is taking a little bit of time on the recording there, I'll just pause it. That way you guys don't have to suffer the wrath of the loading screens like I do. So what we will do is go straight in, and we will take on captives, because we really need to get some more replenishment in, and then we can run down the rest of them in just a moment. So we did get 2 of those lords there, which is a very good sign. But as you can see, the forces are still very much in a strong position, so we will deal with those momentarily. Okay, so looking at the map then, we can see there'll be a lot of enemies that are still going to come. Scalings will keep running across. Hopefully Nordland can be a bit of a buffer in future. The Vargs are going to start pushing down soon, so hopefully Ostland can start keeping them in check. And then obviously we've got the forces of chaos that'll come in from the wastes. So what I am going to do for this turn is, not this turn rather, this Let's Play is end this here. Obviously we've had one big battle there. In case you were wondering, we did get a confederation with Baston and Paravon, just in the turns that were gone, if you're wondering why that was now mine as well. So yeah, we will end this one here, so thank you again for watching, guys. Again, if you've liked the video, feel free to drop us a like. If you comment on any way you think it could go, any feedback's good feedback, so any ways you want it to improve or any ideas you've got, let us know. Other than that, thank you again very much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're liking it. Other than that, thank you very much for your time, and may the lady be with you. God bless.